What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mixed Signals podcast. Every week we will be sitting here. We will be talking about music. I am your host, Devontae Chisholm.
I is Israel Sanchez.
And this is Mark Lee.
Full shizzle dizzle. All right, this week we are we're talking about a mix of things. Last week it was only Kanye West. This week we're gonna be talking about a couple different things.
Last week it was all Kanye all the time.
Yeah, and apparently that's not what the world wants. They want a lot of Kanye, so we're not gonna do that. How was everyone's week so far? Let's take. Why jump into topics today? Why just jump straight into it? How about we talk about our lives?
Somebody about to get fired at my job.
Someone got fired at my job.
Oh,
I hope no one watches this. Who works on it. Especially if she didn't actually get fired. I just know we got an email this morning that was just like, boop, she's gone, effective immediately.
No lie,
no lie.
I met I know you guys don't watch Ratchet TV.
Is that an actual channel?
No, it's not.
Let's say what? Ratchet's come so far. Oh my god.
Well, no, it's like I don't know if you guys know the show Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
You know Joe Budden's ex-girlfriend?
No.
Okay, well.
I think if I saw her, I know what you're talking about because I can see her in my head. I just don't know her name.
I can't see her at all.
Damn. I totally forgot her name.
Well, what about her?
I met her. Well, I didn't meet her, but I saw her. She has a really fat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it real though?
I think so. I think it's real.
You want to put money on it? I'll call up Joe Budden right now. I'll ask him.
Go for it. Call up Joe.
We'll do it after.
Then you gotta call Obama.
Do it after the show.
Then you gotta call Obama.
Then we gotta call Obama. Wait, he has to call Obama for
Yeah,
what?
because Marcus got Obama on speed dial, so I was like, why not?
Yep.
Pretty sure Obama saw.
All right, so I got Joe Budden on speed dial.
Yeah.
He has Obama. Who you got?
I got Gucci Man.
So we're starting with Marcus's topic today.
Speed dial to jail. You know what I'm saying?
So what's up? What's going on? What do you want to talk about?
So my topic today is about Drake. You know, Juicy Drake, rapper from Canada. Young Money, Cash Money, all that stuff. He released
Wheelchair Jimmy,
Degrassi. He released. Is it a mixtape? It's a mixtape.
I would say it's like
an album.
Yeah, it's like a soft album.
He's categorizing it as an album.
Is he really?
Yeah. Because I think he only has one more album on his contract with Cash Money. So it's just like,
so he's trying to get out of it.
Lil Wayne and Cash Money are, so he wants out of it.
I get it. Okay.
So he's counting this as an album just to.
That's why it's on iTunes. Like.
So he released an album last week titled "If You're Reading This, It's Too Late."
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like the album.
Mm-hmm.
I like a good 78% of the album.
Okay. 78%. I'll probably go with like 75. I like it a good deal too. Like, it's definitely not his best work, but I know, like, I think the reason I like it the way I like it is because I went into it knowing what it was. Like, immediately I was just like, oh, Drake dropped a new album, but then I started reading about it more before I actually listened, and everybody was just like, this is just a bunch of throwaway songs. So I was like, okay, never mind. And I went into it thinking about that and thinking that, this is basically just a mixtape, and that's why
that's probably what you like.
I came out of my first couple listens with just like, okay.
Yeah. I don't know why, but like I was expecting Drake to get super lyrical on this, like his old mixtapes, like Comeback Season and So Far Gone. I was expecting him to get super lyrical on this.
Those days are over.
Because
everybody needs to realize that.
No
one's realizing that yet, and I don't understand why not.
I still have faith.
Yeah, okay.
I still have faith. I feel like this album is a precursor for how much better the next album will be.
I don't know, because like if you look at his albums are less lyrical than his mixtapes.
Mm-hmm.
That's true, but his albums also have like the singles and stuff like have better. I don't know. It's just
he makes his albums for the ladies.
Yeah.
I really hope we get more rapping on this next album than singing.
If we are counting this as a mixtape, is this his first mixtape in a long time?
Since
was like comeback season
season.
Was that the last mixtape?
Yeah.
Well, So Far Gone was the mixtape.
Was it?
No, that was like an EP. That was an
Well,
EP.
he even says it himself. Got rich off a mixtape. Got rich off a mixtape. That's the mixtape he's talking about. How he got rich off. So Far Gone.
All right, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. My favorite track on the album. I have two favorites. Number one is 6 p.m. in New York because he kills Tyga in the song.
He really does. I don't know why Tyga thought he could say anything anyway about Drake.
We'll talk about that after. All
right. And the second track is the it's called what is it? You and the Six. You and the Six. I mean, it's one of his more sentimental tracks, but I do think it's like he does display lyricism in it. It's a conversation between him and his mom, but you do see his lyricism in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the beginning of the album the most, with songs like 10 Bands, Know Yourself, No Telling is pretty good. Six God I really like, surprisingly. And then it hits a midpoint with Party Next Door that I don't like. I don't like track 9 or 10 because of that feature. But then when we get Used To featuring Lil Wayne, that's when it gets back into it. And then 6 Man Now and Forever, all that stuff is good to me. So I guess I could up it a little more because I did lower. You said 78%.
Yeah,
78%. I said 75. I like a little more than 70.
Did you see the short film?
No.
Yeah, so there's a short film that came out the day before he dropped it. Mm-hmm. It was just like it was just a mash of a bunch of different.
Was it like Gambino's project? Like, you know how Gambino did a script and all that for because of the internet, and then like it linked.
It wasn't like that. It was just like it was just a bunch of mashups. Like, you see a few shots of him driving on a winding road. You see a few shots of him.
He contemplating life hard.
So it's just pointless.
You see a few shots of him
with no
chilling.
music?
No, all of this has songs from
the actual album.
Yeah,
how long is it?
Maybe like 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Still, it's probably ain't got no story or anything.
Yeah, there isn't really a story.
Just videos of him crying.
He's chilling with his friends in like a truck in one scene. Mm-hmm. They're all talking. Like, it's
all right.
Yeah. I mean, all right. So now I want to talk about real quick. What's that track? 6 p.m. in New York.
Yeah.
Where he disses Tyga.
Yeah. I
really like that song. And I feel like, I mean, Tyga's had his hits here and there, but he ain't nobody.
One.
He ain't Black City.
Name two, and don't say coconut juice.
That's what I say. Coconut. That's what I was about to say.
Why can't you say coconut?
Do not say coconut.
Why can't you say coconut?
For real. That was a hit.
Yo. He was like 10. He was like,
it don't matter.
He didn't even have like a brand. Nobody knew who he was. Everybody watched the video and was like, "Oh, that's like Travie McCoy's relative or whatever." He was nobody. Nobody.
Yo, but that was still a hit. Like, he made waves with that. So that's 2. We named 2. So you're wrong. All right. So anyway, so it's like all right, he's had a few hits here and there, whatever. But for him to come at Drake, be like, "Oh, you know why I live this and that, whatever." Like, he ain't nobody. I know Drake kind of soft sometimes, but I feel like he can hold his own. I hope he can.
I feel like if they're not gonna fight, then
it's stupid.
Tyga should just shut up because he can't.
Yeah, because he can't stack up to Drake.
Lyrically, no.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Yo, I just wonder, like, in this little beef that's happening, I wonder where Chris Brown stands in it. Because Chris Brown's supposed to be cool with Drake finally. They're supposed to have squashed whatever they had.
And then they got that whole album coming out too.
Tyga and Drake are like, you know, together forever. And they have their album coming out. They have songs out. They're on a tour with them two and Trey Songz. It's like
Drake? You mean Chris Brown?
Chris Brown.
Oh, okay.
Tyga.
Chris Brown and Tyga.
They have
it's like Beneath the Sheets.
Yeah,
something
between the sheets.
Yeah. So I wonder how Chris Brown fits into all of this, and if something were to happen, like who's fighting who.
Yeah, true.
Well, no, because I know, from other interviews and stuff that I've watched and read, Chris Brown and Drake, they're amicable, which means if they see each other, they're not gonna fight, but they're not gonna talk to each other.
They're not BFFs, yeah.
But being that Chris Brown and Tyga have become so close friends, then he'd probably favor.
He'll probably favor Tyga, and then Drake will just get all the cash money. Drake will do something. He'll just get him.
OVO.
OVO.
Running through the 6 with my woes. All right, so I'm giving it 3 out of 5. That if you're reading this, it's too late. 3 out of 5.
That's appropriate.
Didn't wow me, but it's a nice, good appetizer for the album.
That's appropriate.
Yeah,
I guess it's 3 out of 5 across the board.
All right.